How's it going? It's Friday night. You know what that means. It's jerky night. I've been kind of looking forward to this one for a little bit. I'll have to have a little confession here. I do look ahead at some of the recipes coming up, and I've been looking forward to this a little bit because it's so interesting. And it's got Alabama in the title. This is called Alabama Honey Jerky, and it sounds super duper interesting. The ingredients for this include, per pound of meat, 1 garlic clove minced, 1/2 cup of honey, a pinch of black pepper, a pinch of salt, 4 tablespoons of lemon juice, and 1/2 cup of soy sauce. That sounds fascinating. I'm really curious about how this is going to turn out. As always, I have about a 2.5 pound chunk of eye round roast. Let's go ahead and get that sliced up so we can get started making the marinade. Alright, meat sliced up. Really like the way it looks. It looks like a pretty good batch. So let's go ahead and get it cleaned up. Then we'll start making this incredible sounding marinade. Alright, looks like we got a pretty good batch. Let's go ahead and mix up this marinade and I guess get it in there. Alright, as usual, we're going to start with the dry ingredients. Let's just start out with a pinch of pepper and a pinch of salt, whatever that means. It feels like a pinch. Alright, well, I guess that's it for the dry ingredients. Let's put in the minced garlic next. Basically, I'm going to take 2 cloves of garlic and I'm going to grate them. Next, we'll add in 8 tablespoons of lemon juice. And finally, 1 cup of honey. Now, I heated this honey in the microwave to make it flow a little easier. Just so you have an idea of why that poured so easy. Alright, let's give it a whisk. Feels thick, but it's loosening up a little bit as it's mixing in with the soy. This is either going to be really good or really, really bad. Alright, I think we got it mixed up. Let's get it into the Snugtopia. I guess we'll see you here tomorrow, see how it turns out. Alright, into the fridge. We'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's Saturday morning. We're getting ready to load this up, but I wanted to make sure you knew if my eye here looks a little red and funny, it's because this morning as I was putting toothpaste on my toothbrush, the little fibers there shot toothpaste right in my eye. And so I've been working through that. I'll be okay, but you sure did sting. Alright, so we have our Alabama honey jerky. Looks like it's got little crystals all over it. It's kind of neat looking. And it smells like wine to me, or at least the marinade did as I emptied it out. So we have this sieved. Let's load it up. I'm really super curious about how it's going to turn out. Alright, so we only got 4 trays out of this, but I think it's going to be okay. I like the thickness of the cut. That probably had a little bit to do with it. And, you know, there was a bit of waste, so I think we'll be okay. Let's go ahead and crank this up, and I guess I'll see you back here in a few hours, and we'll see how it turns out. Alright, it's been several hours we've been watching football. Georgia and Arkansas. Arkansas did not show up today, sadly. Getting ready for the Bama game, but we're going to take a look at this and see if it's ready to, surely it's going to be ready to rotate the trays, but it may be done. We're not sure, but let's take a look and see where we're at. I say very close, but not quite. Let's give it another hour and see where we are then. All right, the Alabama honey jerky is ready. I'm really super excited. The meat is tender as always, nice thick cuts. A little mild in flavor at first, but then the sweet kicks in. You can really taste that honey. It's really kind of special. Not very salty at all. Really pretty delightful. I think it's good. I think it's unique. But I don't think it's great. So we're gonna score it at a 9. And I guess that does it. But could have been worse. I'll tell you that. But it's pretty good. All right, we'll see you guys later. Have a good one.